Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. We are starting off with a Highland Weather alert. We currently have winter weather alerts issued in East Tennessee. Snow chances return into tonight, and brutally cold temperatures and wind chills also return into tonight. You're watching the Highland Weather alert edition of Weather Watch for January 14th, 2026, and it starts now. Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much here for tuning in. We have a lot to get to. Let's go and get started with the latest forecast here, starting off in Asheville. We can see showers return back into the forecast today. It doesn't look like we're going to get any snowfall accumulation today, but we are. This is going to be at 52 for a high today with mostly cloudy and rainy conditions, about a 40% chance of precipitation. Greenville-Spartanburg sitting at 56 degrees with decreasing cloudiness, also at a 5% chance of precipitation. Charlotte sitting at 56 degrees with mostly cloudy skies, 5% chance of precipitation. Decatur, Georgia sitting at 56 with partly sunny skies. And Gatlinburg sitting at 51 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and a chance of showers, about a 90% chance of precipitation. So definitely want to watch out for that. Watch out for showery conditions through much of today before we talk about snow tonight. Starting off the morning here, we will be at cloudy conditions, temperatures right at that freezing mark, around 33 degrees. Cloudy conditions continue all the way through 4 p.m. 4 p.m., we're sitting in the low 50s, around 50 degrees. Then we see that massive cool down at 8 p.m. tonight, low 40s with snow showers possible, all the way through 10 p.m., mid 30s with snow showers possible as well. We see that massive cool down. 2 through 4 p.m. we're staying in the 50s, but then we drop into the lower 40s and lower 30s. So definitely want to watch out for some massive drop in temperature from what we've seen today. Looking at yesterday's almanac, yesterday's high was 56, the low was 23, average high is 49, average low is 28, record high is 77, and record low is -2. Sunrise yesterday was at 7:39 a.m. and sunset was at 5:39 p.m. Looking at the total snowfall accumulation today through tomorrow, we can see 6 to 8 inches of snowfall accumulation is almost likely along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, just south of Gatlinburg. Even upwards of 8 to 12 inches remain possible. Through much of the western North Carolina mountains there, you could see total of a trace to maybe 2 inches of snowfall is possible depending on your location. It could even make its way into Buncombe County, into Asheville, so definitely want to watch out for that. But, however, not really expecting much out of it. The models are starting to want to push towards this mainly being a North Carolina-Tennessee state line, more of that kind of snow event. So we may dodge a lot of the snow chances here, but definitely want to watch out for the next couple of hours. I mean, we're pretty certain that we're going to see snow flurries, but the snow accumulation, that is still up in the air. However, winds will be strong today through tomorrow. Winds gusting as high as 20 to 30 miles per hour remains possible, even upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour just north of Asheville there. So definitely want to watch out for some windy conditions, cold temperatures, which will make the wind chill brutally cold. Looking at the minimum wind chill over the next 24 hours, it's not that bad until we get into Thursday night. Thursday night is when we're going to see that very cold wind chill. 32 in Asheville, 33 in Greenville-Spartanburg, 36 in Columbia, 35 in Charlotte, 33 in Hickory, 30 in Gatlinburg, and 32 in Knoxville. Looking at the snow chances tonight through tomorrow, we could see upwards of 7 inches possible along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. We could even see pushing towards much of our western North Carolina mountains, a trace to maybe upwards of, like I said before, 2 inches are possible. We can see quick flurries or showers early Thursday through much of the South Carolina upstate into Piedmont, North Carolina. However, some models are wanting to hint at a possible chance of snowfall accumulation in South Carolina. We can see upwards of a trace to an inch possible through much of the upstate of South Carolina region that includes towards Anderson, Clemson, all of those regions. We can see even pushing up towards Rock Hill, even including a little bit of Charlotte, pushing its way even towards central South Carolina. So You definitely will see some snow flurries, snow accumulation. I'm not really counting on a trace to that 1 inch towards South Carolina. However, I think the chances remain a little bit higher if you're in the western North Carolina mountains, especially if you're along the North Carolina Tennessee state line or in the East Tennessee region. You will definitely see some snowfall accumulation. Looking at the coldest night of the season, which will be Thursday night, we can see the feels like temperatures. It'll feel like 8 in Asheville. It'll feel like 18 in Greenville, Spartanburg. The coldest day so far this winter. We can see, looking at one of the models here, this is the feels like temperature on Thursday at 1 p.m. It's going to feel like 10 in Asheville, almost 1 towards the North Carolina Tennessee state line, -4 upwards towards Boone. Upstate South Carolina, we can see 30 to 25 degree feels like temperature. So definitely Thursday, want to make sure you have that jacket out. Make sure you are prepared for some cold temperatures. If you have any snow reports or images that you want to share with us, make sure you tag us, Highland Weather TV, on X and Instagram. Also tag us on Facebook with Highland Weather, or you can hashtag us with this program, hashtag WeatherWatch or hashtag Highland Weather on any social media platform that includes Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any other Twitter, X, any of those platforms. If you have any pictures, definitely want to make sure to tag us so we can use it on air. Looking at the latest futurecast here over the next couple of hours, starting off the morning, we can see it's going to remain nice. Showers return into the forecast around 9:30 this morning through much of our upstate South Carolina. Then we could see some showers start to push its way in from our East Tennessee region towards 1 p.m. That becomes more widespread there around 3 p.m. Looking at 5 p.m., check this out. Snow will start to push its way in through much of the North Carolina Tennessee state line from Bakersville all the way to Robbinsville and Andrews. As we continue through much of this evening into the overnight hours, we can see it just transitions all the way into snowfall, even pushing its way into Waynesville, Cullowhee, Franklin, Hayesville, all of those areas, even pushing in towards our northeast Georgia counties. Almost the entirety of East Tennessee, North Carolina Tennessee state line, which is the places that we cover, you will definitely see some moderate to very heavy snowfall through around 7 p.m. this evening. Shifting through much of the futurecast here, snowfall continues into 9 p.m. again tonight, maybe even pushing its way into Asheville. I'm not going to be surprised about that. A trace to an inch is possible towards Asheville. However, we're not expecting any big blockbuster storm. This is going to be the lightest snowfall, at least in the western North Carolina mountains. This is going to be light snowfall, but if you're in the North Carolina Tennessee state line or in the higher elevations, you'll definitely see higher in totals. Looking at 1:30 through the early portion of our Thursday morning, snow showers still continue to pop up along the North Carolina Tennessee state line all the way through the early portion of Thursday morning. Still, snow showers continue to be possible. Some colder temperatures as we wake up there. So definitely want to watch out if you're traveling along the North Carolina Tennessee state line and headed over there. Snow showers will even continue into Thursday around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's not stopping until we get towards the evening or overnight hours on Thursday. So definitely, if you have any plans to go over there, watch out for not good traveling conditions through much of the interstates. Looking at the high temperatures here, 52 in Asheville, 56 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 56 in Columbia, 56 in Charlotte, 54 in Hickory, 49 in Knoxville, 51 in Gatlinburg, 50 in Andrews, and 56 in Decoa. And looking at tonight's minimum temperatures here, 31 in Asheville, 39 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 38 in Columbia, 39 in Charlotte, 32 in Hickory, 39 in Knoxville, 38 in Gatlinburg, 31 in Andrews, 39 in Decoa, and 38 in Athens. Looking at tomorrow's high temperatures here, that's when we see that massive cool down there. 28 in Asheville, 40 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 44 in Columbia, 39 in Charlotte, 35 in Hickory, 29 in Gatlinburg, 32 in Knoxville, 30 in Andrews, 40 in Decoa, and 41 in Athens. Looking at tomorrow's minimum temperatures here, that's when we also see the brutally cold low temperatures. 18 in Asheville, 27 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 36 in Columbia, 29 in Charlotte, 24 in Hickory, 17 in Gatlinburg, 22 in Knoxville, 16 in Andrews, and 28 in Decoa. Looking at Friday's high temperatures here, 44 in Asheville, 45 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 47 in Columbia, 44 in Charlotte, 41 in Hickory, 43 in Knoxville, Gatlinburg also at 43 degrees, Andrews at 43, in Toccoa at 46. Looking at the updated Highland Weather 7-day forecast here, showers and snow showers continue to be possible. Wednesday, high of 51, low of 18. We can see clearing out conditions Thursday all the way through Friday. Below freezing conditions possible on Thursday before we warm up into the mid-40s on Friday. Snow showers continue to be possible again, popping up Saturday and Sunday with lows in the upper teens before clearing conditions return into the forecast Monday and Tuesday of next week, with temperatures warming into the lower 40s, dropping into the upper 30s, with lows through the next 7 days in the upper teens, cooling down, warming up into the mid-20s before again mid-upper teens and lower 20s again. All right, everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Have a great rest of your day. Keep it tuned to Highland Weather TV. We'll provide you with the latest information and forecasts and any updates necessary. We'll keep you updated on Highland Weather's social media platforms. Keep it tuned to Highland Weather TV. We'll provide you with the latest weather information and forecasts as snow starts to settle its way in through much of the region. All right, let's leave you with the latest look at the updated Highland Weather 7-day forecast, and I'll see you next time, unless we have to do a live update.